Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube. Not sure what you can see. Anyway, welcome to Dave Smalley's Geeks Garage. First, the zoom on this is awful. Okay, I'll come back to this. I was over here to show you some knobs. Notice there's knobs in the back. Okay. And Facebook has decided to ban me again. So I'm going to try and make a solid commitment to YouTube now. So whatever I do in Facebook, I will also attempt to do in YouTube. And see, there's the Chromebook over there. Okay, today I spent some effort putting an old vacuum cleaner up there. And I'm going to show you some neat stuff about a vacuum cleaner that I learned on YouTube. Go YouTube. Here is the nozzle. And, okay, you guys first. Notice there are straws in there. This is awesome. Let's see. Oh, I've got too low FPS, whatever the hell that means. And I'm supposed to have some tips now. Shut up. I really do detest Facebook. Alright, so I've got a messy work table. And I've got some things here that I would rather not have run up a vacuum hose. And let's see what you can see. You can see everything. Okay, you can see it pretty good. Groovy, man. Alright, so let's give you a nice overview there. And you can see the straws just fine. Okay, this old beast, get her on. Ha! It might help if I plug it in. I don't like to plug things in until I'm using them. Let's get this one out of here. Funny old habit. Working in the oil refinery, you don't need it plugged in, unplug it. Alright, let's see if we got something that works now. Power hose. Hear it plugged up. Right? What happens is after a while it'll plug up. That's kind of cool. Turn it off. Turn this upside down. And the larger bits and pieces don't go up inside. Goodbye. Alright, so that was pretty cool. Now, next. Let's see if I can get it off. Here we go. I don't like. Can't see anything. Okay, so router table. Turn lower FPS. You shut up, Facebook. God, I hate you. Alright, router table. And still it comes back. Okay. Pull that thing off. Look what we got back here. La la la. Hopefully that wasn't too loud for you. But I took the time to make a hole, and this is two-sided tape. And let's get her on there. Okay, I didn't think about structure, did I? Silly man. So what do I have that I can cheat with? Let's try this piece of old PVC. Timber. Well, I gotta mess the thing up now. Oh, I guess okay, that's not gonna work. Alright, I made a mess. Clean all that crap up later. So, disorganized day. router table. This is what we're supposed to be talking about. There is a 1/2 inch bit, 1/2 inch round. There's a piece of molding that we cut off the scrap heap where we used to live in Tallahassee. I've done some test runs on it here. This appears to be pine of some sort. All right. Oh, let's get a light on this thing. That's part of what's wrong. Doesn't give me the option to put on a light that I can see. Huh. All right. Let's make it happen. So, router table has got a couple of slots here in order for me to adjust the drill motor up and down. This little thing here, this is the fine adjustment, this is the gross adjustment, so let me just flip it up. And let's either way it's good. Okay, let's get out of the way here. So I want to see I'm having a problem already. So let's drop that in place. Getting it tightened into position. There it goes. It's in position. I'm going to drop this thing down. See how that flips so I can do a gross drop. And let's tighten up the chuck on that router bit. And that should be right there. Yep. You know, I used to know how to work blind 100 years ago. There we go. I'll make this progress. Okay. Come on, baby. Wow, it's tightening too much. Should have already been tight by now. There we go. Now we're tight. Okay. Let's get her back up into cutting position. This over here. Now that's obviously too high. Let me make sure that's... Yeah. That's good. Okay, so it's too high. I need to use this thing here to adjust it down. Get this out of the way. Let's disconnect the plug for the vacuum. I'll put some kind of brace back there another time. Get my little light. Flashlights are wonderful things in your workshop. Let's get this turned so I can see the edge nicely. And now I want that edge right there to be exactly level with, and if you could see, it's going down as I turn this knob. Right, it's allowing this to drop. And you can see that's why I did the quick release, because sometimes this can take a long time going up and down, which is good because I want it to be a very fine adjustment. There's, appears to be perfect. Now what appears to be perfect may or not be perfect based on when you tighten these up. So got them barely tight just to see if it kept its alignment. And it did. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good, well aligned. Again, we'll find out on the test piece how well I aligned it in a moment. Alright, so that's the up and down. See the quick release on that hinge. That hinge is weak, so I didn't want to put pressure on this sideways, so this is holding that pressure going down. But then when that flips open to drop it, there's a slot in there so that drops through. Okay, we got her all locked up. Now, next issue. I want this surface to align with that bearing. And that's why all of this can do this foolishness now. So let's make that guy align. Looks perfectly aligned. Lock her down. Oh, notice it didn't lock down right away, because this one has a dual. Lots of silly reasons I did it this way. Number one being I had the parts to make it. So there's a thumb screw on that, and now that's secure. Did it stay secure? Yeah, looking good. Okay, little light goes off. Next issue. This is my adjustable throttle control and emergency cutoff. I have it currently set to full control, full throttle, and you'll see I'll reach in here, I'll push it down, I'll flip that up, it'll be full throttle. If, oh, I better put this back, always put your chuck key back. If I wanted to change the throttle, I could set it to whatever, and then when it drops, and I flip it off, when it flips back up, I go back to that setting. So that's what that's for. Okay, we're adjusted height-wise. Our fence is adjusted appropriately. Material is ready. Sad I don't have my vacuum on. And ready, we are plugged in. Let's make sure we're looking good. Everybody looks good. Okay, it'll be a little loud, I apologize. I'm real happy with that. It even cleaned up the old sin. I'm very happy with. Okay, I'm a little bit too high. Okay, yeah, so I'm just a hair too high here, because that's got a ridge. It should not have a ridge. This is perfect. Yeah, I'd say this is perfect. All right, so this was the test part I did right here. So I'm a little too high. Let's figure it out. And again, like I was showing over there, got a little lip there. I don't want that. So this has got to come down a hair. So let's break her loose. Break her loose. And I want it to come down just a hair. Up. Get your light in there. Probably need to put a little gooseneck light on this thing. Alright. Let's get it. I can see it better. And let's take it down just a hair. Okay, that should be good. Lock her back up. Okay. Now let's see what we have. Screw again. Okay, so let's be smart about this. Here was the last test, so this test will go to, say, here. Alright, I like to put little marks on things to see what I'm doing. Alright, let's rock and roll. Jove, I think I've got it. Alright, so, I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a little lump right here. Right, because this was too deep. But now, the rounded edge feels perfect on both sides. Is that perfect? Changed a little bit. Oh, it changed because I went up and down. Alright, so let's think. It needs to... I think it needs a little bit more bite, so it's got to go that way a little tiny bit. A little bit more bite. Oh, it moved. That's not where I had it. I don't think. There we go. There's a hair more bite. Let's see if that makes a difference. And again, those of you who know me know it comes from a machinist background. I'm not good with wood. This stuff is sloppy in my book. But, yeah, let's see what we get. All right, let's try again. Okay, so it looks like whenever I change one, it mildly changes the other. This is now too much bite, and that's too high. Okay. Let's go back to where we were. There we go. I think I need to put a fine... Like I did a fine adjustment over here, I'm thinking I'm going to need a fine adjustment over here soon. Okay, one more. Let's see if I've cured the sins. Yes, that's acceptable. Okay, I got a nice rounded. Let's go ahead and take it right to the end. Cool. So I think I have a router table. Let's see. I want to try to do this one. cooler than shit. Alright. And I'm happy as a pig in poop. That is, in my opinion, a very, very nice outcome. Thank you, baby. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll shut you down first. Bye, everybody. And live video end. And goodbye, everybody in YouTube world.